Well, as an editor, I'm kind of the last line before the story goes on the air. I don't really have a whole lot of pull as far as story content, but if I see something that's egregious, I will try to talk to the writer and see if we can massage it a little bit and make it a little more or less offensive. I guess if I see something really outrageous, I don't pray as much as I should,
Okay.
but I don't go through the entire ritual when I do pray. If I'm at work or if I'm somewhere where I can't really just stop and do the whole thing.
Time.
No, because like I said, I don't go through the whole ritual, so I may just sit here and just bow my head and close my eyes and just,
So you never had a problem?
not have a problem. I don't shove it in anybody's face. If people ask, I'll tell them. I don't walk around with a big, Muslim chip on my shoulder. Like when I was a Christian, I didn't have a Christian chip on my shoulder. So I'm just, I'm who I am.
I haven't been a journalist working with other journalists to do that, but usually when I'm being interviewed, people who come and ask the type of questions that immediately sound like cliche, or that the person is very, has is coming with orientalistic assumptions, I try to reword the question, ask them to rethink, kind of bring to their attention what is missing in their thinking, or what is wrong in the way they are approaching the problem. Yeah, all the time. It's a consistent challenge, um, because after all, it's like dealing with human subject. This is, there are lots of ethical issues. The issue of dignity, people's dignity. You don't want to reduce people to just a bunch of misery stories. I try not to bring that into my work. I think that's a very personal issue for me, at least. I remember in one of interviews in, I think it was in the Netherlands, or where was it, in one of the European television, they asked me, "Are you yourself a Muslim?" I said, "I have learned this from a colleague of mine who's an um, American feminist who's married to an Egyptian, and she converted to Islam and all that. That to answer this question this way, none of your business."